Hey everybody, BeyondDrewTV here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode here of Aqua Park Zoo. Yeah, there, got it. I actually have like a semi-name for this place now instead of random aquatic build number 2 or whatever. So actually shout out to Michael Missinick who commented on the last video and they said maybe name it Aquatic Life Park, and I was like, you know what, I can do something with that. So we have the Aqua Park Zoo here there. So yeah, but anyways, welcome back to this there for everyone that watches just the YouTube videos. Been hard at work on the streams there, doing a lot more fun stuff to this little build here, and yeah, just want to kind of bring y'all in who again can't make the streams, and yeah, let you see all the progress that we have here. We're actually almost kind of wrapped up. I know it doesn't really look like it with the few patches of holes and everything I need to fill in, but yeah, we actually have a lot of the main infrastructure down. Only have one more habitat to go, and then yeah, that's gonna be the last animal that we're putting in here there. So but yeah, before we get to any of that, let's go ahead and show off a little bit of the work I did on this main Seal Harbor area, which is mainly just this little viewing area. I went ahead and brought this viewing grandstand area here from Thornton Hills Zoo, actually. Went ahead and brought this in from the Cheetah Run habitat there that we have in Thornton Hills Zoo, and just kind of cut it down to size, and now you have a little gray seal area. So I imagine if the keepers came out here and did like a little educational little program with the gray seals, you know, people could watch them from across the way there. So that is the main work that we did over there. So that's mainly that. But let's head over to what was the, or it still kind of is, but what was the Cayman habitat over here with our waterfalls and everything, and is now turned into, you can see here, the crocodile viewing, because yeah, this building here leads down to underwater viewing for our new crocodiles. Went ahead and switched out the caimans for crocodiles there, and yeah, I think it just works out a lot better there. There's about, I think there's like 5 or 6 crocodiles in here to fill out this entire space there. Now the habitat itself is pretty much the same as it was before in the last episode there, except for obviously the giant underwater viewing building that is right here. We'll go into there, but I didn't really do the interior for this. Mainly just did some kind of cheesy, hokey zoo type viewing on the outside here, you know, little lettering and stuff like that. But no, yeah, overall I think that the crocodiles fit in a lot better there for the habitat size and everything that we have over here. So yeah, I think that looks really good there. And then also we kind of enclosed our viewing building over here, which again, not doing too many interiors over here, kind of going the lazy route. Yes, I know, but still you get some kind of cool view, and I might actually still finish this out because you kind of do get some really cool views up here and everything. But yeah, so you get these really neat views up top here of everything, and even some down below views right here where Frank the Archer is hanging out there. Get out of here, Frank, get out of there. So yeah, there you go. There's that little thing, that little viewing area there where we switched out the caimans for the crocodiles there, and had to do a little bit of terrain work, but you know, we kind of figured it out, got it going, just because the crocodiles have such a bigger, what's the movement area that they can do there. Their traversability, there is words. Their traversability is a lot bigger than you know, the caimans, obviously. So we had to kind of do some editing with the kind of the ground here. You kind of see this little dip right through there, and some of the water had to get edited and stuff like that. Always a challenge when working with the water and terrain and pathing and all that fun stuff there. But you know, we figured it out, got it going. They still kind of glitch. Like this guy is definitely kind of glitched out right now. Maybe he's not, but anyways, every once in a while they'll kind of get glitched and I have to like move them so they'll start moving. Ah, here he is, there. I'm pretty sure this dude is glitched right here because he's been swimming like this for a long time there. So sometimes they kind of get stuck, but overall like, it kind of works out there. So there you go. But the next one up here is going to be the Cayman Habitat. So right at the base of the river, that's what I kind of wanted it to look like here, with our giant waterfalls cascading down. Then you have this little rapid system that kind of pours into the Cayman habitat here, and this is kind of where the river ends. And yeah, here's just our little Cayman habitat here. Really like how this turned out, nice and small. Again, in comparison to this used to be the Cayman habitat, and that's way too big for the little dudes there, isn't it? Yeah, way too big. So this is a lot more contained, a lot more restrained as well, and I think it just works out a lot better. And all they do is they just hang out in this pool right here. I don't think I've ever seen them, like any of them, outside of the little Cayman pool that they have there. So you know what, if they like hanging out there, then that is awesome. And also took a great idea from Eben and a few other great creators here with these new rocks. If we look underneath here, you see how they're kind of blue looking. No, that's not just the water making them do that. If you actually change the color of the faux rocks to a kind of blue for it there, you get this really cool effect when you go above here. It makes it look like the rocks are underwater kind of thing. I mean, I know they are underwater, but You just kind of paint them this blue, and they kind of just look like more of the kind of fake rock, I guess you'd say there. So yeah, really like how that blue works there. We're gonna probably do that in the seal habitat and even in the crocodile habitat some more, because yeah, I just started doing that first here on the Cayman habitat. So there you go. There is the entire Cayman habitat and kind of the whole east side of the zoo. Almost finished up. There is going to be one more habitat, and you kind of see the big space left open here. This is going to be where our otters are going, and at the time of recording this, and probably the time that this video comes out, later today, I will be doing a live stream at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I hope this video will be going out before then, so it's relevant. But yeah, we'll be doing a live stream of the otter habitat next, and that's going to go right in this area over there. That'll be a lot of fun to do there. So can't wait for that. So let's go ahead and shoot over to the zoo, and you can probably see a little bit of it already there. Nice big habitat over this way. But yeah, let's take a look at our fully finished out penguin habitat over here, and finished this out today yesterday on stream there, and had a bunch of fun using a bunch of the faux rocks and foliage and everything. This is a ton of fun to do, especially just kind of letting loose. Again, this is kind of what this whole build is about there, just kind of letting loose a little bit with the builds, not having to focus all the way on 100% trying to do realistic stuff or whatever, just kind of like I'm using new pieces and however ways I kind of feel like it there. So anyways, this is the mountain facade, the mountain of 500 rocks. I'm basically zoofluencer at this point with all my rock usage. But yeah, this is the penguin facade here for our penguin habitat. So let's go ahead and head inside here on the stairway area. We have a ramp over here because I'm still trying to make it accessible for guests of all types and everything like that. So, but yeah, here's your little another Frank, you're multiplying everywhere, I swear to Bob. But here's a nice big sweeping look of our big penguin habitat there, and look at all the penguins out there. Oh my gosh, I think we adopted 20 of them and named just about all of them after all the the YouTube watchers. Yeah, after after all the YouTube people that watch during streams, we named some of them after them there. So some of the perks you get of watching the live stream, you get a penguin named after you. So there you go. And then you can see here has some more of the blue rocks underneath there. Again, really like how the blue rocks look as you're doing that there. So cool, yeah. And then going this way, shout out to Simply Savannah for her signs. I love the aesthetic. All of these signs here are all done by her. I colored some of them, but again, I just love the aesthetic that she does for her signs there, especially she showcased these in a recent community showcase on the stream, and yeah, I just kind of slapped them in there because they fit perfectly. So big shout out to her and her signs there, because again, I love the aesthetics. Oh no, I need to hold on. You know, we're gonna do it real quick. Just ready, and there, we finished the build. Good job, everyone. We did it. But yeah, over here we have these. I think I've shooting these off in Thornton Hills Zoo there. But these are the Borley, not Borley. What are they called? The Broomley, or shoot. I'm gonna look it up. Here it is, Bruley. What did I say, Bruley? Yeah, no, Brawley. The Brawley shades by Endall there, and I've shown these off a few times now on stream and content videos. But yeah, those are so good. So just kind of, I used these and made this little structure just by multiplying them around and having 4 of them on a corner, because they're kind of tilted perfectly to have them all kind of overlap on each other. So yeah, made that quick shade structure to look over here into our little igloo. This is another idea brought on by people on stream there to build an igloo. This was originally a very small igloo, and then I remembered, oh yeah, we have to fit penguins inside of there, so it started to turn into a very big igloo. So there's a much bigger igloo than I initially anticipated, and they go inside here and hang out. I need to give them a bit more reasoning to go in there by putting in more habitat kind of stuff, but I'll definitely do that when I'm adding in all the fun little detail work there. But anyways, and then behind it we have a penguin. Yeah, we have Penguin Palace that the penguins also love to go and hang out up inside of. So there you go. See, they go up here and just hang out, and this has to be the main penguin. Look at him just looking out over his land, just being like, this is all my land. Everywhere where the sun touches is penguin land. It is mine. So there you go. There's our main little penguin habitat. And again, I got to add in some more of the little habitat details. But yeah, I really like how the main area turned out there. Oh, I almost forgot. There's a whole underwater viewing section. Actually, I literally almost forgot about that. So as we head down this way, we actually come across, go into where the staff area is, and over here is the entrance to our underwater viewing area. So again, big shout out to Simply Savannah for her. This is all of this stuff here is her signage and penguin education just kind of bored and stuff like that, I guess. So, but anyways, yeah, here's your underwater viewing area there. I really like those. And the barrels there, shout out to, I believe it's just Goron there, but let me double check, because I don't want to get that one wrong. That is by, yeah, just Goron. He made the barrels there, which are awesome, and I love using those as many builds as I can there. So yeah, really good underwater viewing. Normally they're zipping and zapping all over the place here, but now they're just, of course, none of them are in the water whatsoever. Oh, there's one finally. But so yeah, there is your little underwater viewing area as well there. So cool. There is overall, there's the entire building. The backstage, I did some infrastructure work on the outside here, figuring that, you know, if the penguins had to quote unquote go inside, there's no interior is what I'm getting at, but you know, at least we have the infrastructure with the air conditioning units and all that there. So but yeah, the interior doesn't have anything like designed out there, but yeah, no, overall there is all of Aqua Park Zoo so far, with the big penguin habitat here being the main new addition there. And like I said, the last big addition, except for doing a lot of little detail work, you can see again all these little patches and this covering here for the underwater viewing and just, you know, all that little stuff. I'm gonna take like, you know, not half a day, but like half a build session or something like that, and really focus on getting that stuff shored up. But anyways, the big build that we'll be doing for live stream is the otter habitat build over this way there. So it won't be too big, but should have some fun underwater viewing section. And yeah, overall, I'm really excited to mess with the otter habitat and do a big one-off build. That'll be my first time doing the otter habitat build. The only time I've done a build for the otters so far has been just kind of plopping them in for Thornton Hills Zoo. So I didn't even get to do like a really like original idea. It was more so just like taking a implied exhibit and converting it into a real exhibit. I love this view of the penguins here. This here, and I'm like screech all over and stuff. It's a great one there. So, but anyways, yeah, really excited to build up a custom built you know, habitat there for the otters and everything. And yeah, that after that we should have one, maybe probably two more episodes, where the last episode will be like a kind of cinematic showing of the zoo and everything, just a quick, you know, few minute video of cinematics, and then we'll kind of fully release it as well to you all on the workshop. And you can take this zoo, and I'll try and get little points of like little paths going out and stuff, so if you want to kind of keep building onto this zoo and making it something of your own, you can do that there. Awesome. So cool. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Hope you enjoyed this latest episode there of Aqua Park Zoo. If this is your first time hanging out, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hang out with us all the time, and for all the Planet Zoo videos and everything there. Also hit the like button there, helps out the video, helps out the channel. So hey, thanks so much everyone for hanging out, and as always, I will see you in the next video there. Thanks so much.